What's going on? What's going on, my people? How are you? Hope all is well. I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. And before I get started, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would definitely appreciate your support. Thank you. So, this is actually episode 125. Crazy, right? 125 episodes. Man, to God be given all the glory. So, this particular topic, I touched on this a while back, but I want to come back to it for a very obvious reason. This particular topic hits home. It resonates with a lot of people, a lot of different reasons as to why. Emotional control. Emotional control. I'm not sure if you know, but do some research on this, right? Most successful people that you know, the reason why they're successful, they understand the importance of having emotional control. They're in control over their emotions during adverse times. And there's a reason for that, obviously. When most of us make mistakes, when something goes wrong and we're emotionally high strung, we're not necessarily thinking properly because we're upset. So then the emotion takes control over whatever the situation is. You're not in control of your emotions. So then you say or do something that is counterproductive in order for you to be successful. And it doesn't matter what it is. If you don't understand how to control your emotions, then your emotions drive your decisions. And you may ask how and why. Very simply put, if you're ticked off about something and you make a decision, 9 times out of 10, we don't make the best decisions when we're angry. That's a fact. Normally, we do not make the best decisions out of anger because you're not thinking straight because you're angry or your emotions will drive whatever that decision is because you're not in control of your emotions because you're angry. So that's a simple answer to that particular question. But it makes you think, if that's the case, if you control your emotions, no matter whatever the circumstances are, you're in control of your emotions. You're going to make better decisions. You're going to think things through. You're not going to allow that emotion or anger to drive that particular decision, which makes it more consistent that you'll have an opportunity to make the right decision even under stressful times or circumstances. So that's being in control of your emotions. And if that's the case, I really do believe you'll have a better chance of being successful in that particular task, no matter what it may be, because you're in control over said emotions, right? So obviously, that's not easy to do. Let me be clear. That's not easy to do. No one is perfect. I'm just simply stating I've seen this work with people that are vastly successful. Something would happen, and you can kind of see them going through the process of controlling their emotions so they can make the best possible decision during that particular situation. And I'm like, wow, and that's that's really difficult to do. I've been in situations in business and sport where, yeah, many years ago, something would happen and I'm just through the roof ticked off about it. And I found it very difficult to continue to move forward, fighting through or fighting with my emotions while I'm trying to make a decision. So I got to say, it probably maybe about a good 20 years ago, um, 15, 18, somewhere in that time span, I had to learn how to not allow my emotions to drive my decisions. Now, I am a direct person. So many people that know me, what you see is what you get. Um, I will be direct about a situation, but me being direct is not being driven by my emotions or me being upset. Me being direct is me being direct about the facts of whatever the situation is or whatever the problems or issues are. I'm going to come to a person or a group of people or a business or whatever, and I'm going to talk about the facts. Now, if me talking about the facts of the problem gets that other group of people or individual or company upset because I'm being factual, and then their emotions take over, I can't do anything about that. I'm not going to come to a person or a group of people or a company and let my emotions drive a situation and it's not factual. Because at that particular point, obviously, you're not going to be successful in that venture. Because if the scenario was switched around or flopped around, the company, group of people, or individual would know this guy is emotionally unhinged. We can't do business with him. And I would understand that. Really, I would. Because if that continues to happen, then it becomes a consistent thing. And I've always said this, consistency is one of the major keys to people being successful. Whatever that is, if you're consistent in that one thing, you're going to be successful. Or if you're consistently unhinged because you can't control your emotions, you're going to be successful, but you're not going to be successful in the way that you think, because you'll be successful in your opportunities. All right. And that's not the direction we want to go in. So I'm just simply saying, if we can control our emotions in the face of adversity, in the face of stress, in the face of making the best decisions possible, 9 times out of 10, we will be successful in that task. So check your emotions at the door if you can. Work on that element and work on that one piece. And trust me, you're going to see, the better part of success versus the other side of that. And that's really what the whole goal is, right? No matter what it is that you're doing, job, sport, business, whatever it is, relationship, you want to be successful in that. So you cannot allow your emotions to drive a decision. Keep your emotions in check if you can. Thank you for listening and tuning in. I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. I'll see you next week. Peace.